Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. You are loved, celebrated and appreciated. Um, we are here again today to have a little chat about geopolitics and the relationship between the French government and the countries in West Africa. Okay. Now, prior to this time, we've had a discussion where the professor was, letting us understand that there is a reason why France is loving Nigeria at this point, and he gave out some reasons. Okay, this is a continuation of that particular video, but today what we are here for is three major things that France wants from Nigeria. Okay, the three major things that you see that is making France love Nigeria so much. We will deliberate upon that today. Okay, and before I go into it, I want us to listen to the professor himself. For those of you who might not be aware, there is a sudden love relationship between the Nigerian government and I don't want to say the Nigerian people because I think they've been saying that they do not support what their president is doing. So I would say the love relationship between there is a love relationship right now between the Nigerian government and the French government. Now, when we say the government itself, you see, the president of Nigeria is not even carrying his cabinet along while he's going for all this visiting and then having this discussion and all this lovey-dovey relationship he's having with Macron. Most of the times you see him alone. So if it's something that is about the nation, of course, which is about the nation, why is he not going with some other people? He goes alone. And what is that thing he's trying to protect? I've been asking that question here. This is not my words. These are things that are out there on the internet, which you can lay your hands on as well. There are many who are in his government who do not support this relationship he is trying to forge between the French government and the Nigerian people.
France wants three things. One, it wants right to concessions to exploit our minerals, which are predominantly in the north, which is what they've been doing in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. Number two, they want concessions in oil and gas. Oh, that's why they said, oh, I heard the spokesman of the president saying, oh, Total is going to invest 750 million in gas. And I ask myself, is this true or is this fiction? Because this same Total, 17 months ago, 16 months ago in July, exited Nigeria and sold all its stake at 860 million to a Mauritius-based company and left. Their reasons were sabotage, theft, oil spillage, and high cost of lawsuits. So what has changed in 16 months that they're coming back again? After selling 860 million and left town, they're coming to invest 750 million, we were told. It's not going to happen. So they're looking for three things. They are looking to come and exploit our mineral resources predominantly in the north. They are looking to explore oil and gas, which they ran away from, and they are coming. And number three, most importantly, most worrying, and everybody in Nigeria, I beg you to lend me your ears. We will resist vehemently any attempt by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to allow any foreign military base on our soil, particularly in the north, because it's going to be a harbinger of trouble. All these Lakura things you're hearing, it is French that started all of these things. They started all of these things. Wherever France was in West Africa, there's no peace. Why would President Bola Ahmed Tinubu bring them back without consulting anybody? So, military base, France or America or any country will be resisted vigorously by all of us because this is a country we love and we're not going to allow recolonization of this Nigeria like they've done in the other countries. In Hausa, there is a saying, in kaga gemu dan uwanka ya kama wuta, ka sa naka ruwa. If you see the beard of your neighbor catches fire, put water, dampen water on yours. Well, France has put fire all over the Sahel, and we are inviting them into our household? No, we are not going to do that. Business, do that. And it has to go through due process. And I'm calling on our sleepy, do-nothing 10th Assembly to wake up to its responsibility. They are the ones we elected. They are the ones who should checkmate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in all the opaque things he's been doing. He disappears into France for working holiday, and nobody knows what he's going to do there. Like he's being called for consultation. This is a democracy, not a military rule. And we need to know what our government and our president is taking us into. But foreign military base is a no-no. And exploiting our mineral resources behind our back is not going to happen. It's going to be transparent, there's going to be open bid, and all of us stakeholders must be involved in this. Thank you very much.
Her Majesties, that was it. Going around in the name of a nation without even involving your cabinet members, of course, calls for alarm, and they have the right to complain. Don't you think so? Okay. So before we go even into the points, the three key points he made here, I want us to talk a little bit about the third one, and that's why I'm going to roll in this clip now about the military base. If there is a military base in your nation, what happens? We've done a series of videos about that. Now, for those who might not be here or who haven't seen this, I'm going to, roll in the clip now so that we listen to
about foreign military bases on our continent. And I feel sad that Ghana is hosting one of these foreign military bases. Now, if you read the terms under which these military bases are established on our continent, you feel sad. You feel hopeless. In Ghana, we have allowed the United States of America to establish its military base on our soil. Under the agreement which allows the U.S. to establish this military base, our head of state is stopped from entering that territory. The U.S. military base is not accessible even to the head of state. As if that was not enough, in the agreement, we have committed to an arrangement under which if U.S. soldiers come to Ghana and kill Ghanaians, Ghanaians cannot go to court to ask for redress. We have committed ourselves to an arrangement under which property destroyed by U.S. soldiers in Ghana, if your property is destroyed by U.S. soldiers in Ghana, you cannot go to court. We have given our frequencies for the use of the U.S. military for free. Our frequencies are given to the U.S. forces for free. When Ghanaians have to pay
All right, Majesties, that is it. I'm just so happy that we've listened to this today, the breakdown of how you are treated or your country is treated when you have a military base. That was Kwesi Pratt Jr. there. He's always, I just love that man because, of course, he's struggling for the liberation of the continent of Africa, and I think that's what we are all doing here. Now, to the 2 points that the professor pointed out, to the two things that the professor pointed out why he was having his discussion, the first thing was the right to concession to explore Nigeria's mineral resources, especially in the north. Now, we know that Niger have lots of resources, apart from uranium, apart from gold, apart from others that is mentioned in the media. There are other resources in that underground. And Niger share borders with Nigeria, okay? And they are targeting the north for all this because the north is where Nigeria share borders with the Niger people. And when there is a mineral in an underground in a particular place, there is a possibility that that mineral spreads out to neighboring countries or region. And these people are aware that Nigeria have gold, okay? They are aware that the uranium of the Niger people is also in Nigeria, in the northern part, in the underground. So since Niger has said, go away, we're not giving you uranium, I know they live on uranium. They are doing everything possible to get hold of this man, the leader of the Nigerian people, so that they can have upper hand. I hope we all understand this whole game that is happening, right? And number two, he said concession, rights to concession in oil and gas, especially in the south, because the north have mineral resources, and the south and southeast also have oil and gas. Okay, remember, a lot of exploitation. And then we talk about Total returning back. Why is Total returning back? When Total left Nigeria, I think we had a video about that some months ago, when Total left, and we're like, oh, that's a good thing that they are leaving. At least Nigerian people is going to see clearly to do their own business their own way, not having someone like that, a giant like that in the country, milking out the oil, gaining so much, and destroying the environment for the people. And now this same Total that left, that claimed that they were not gaining any profit, they are now returning back, claiming that they want to invest some amount of money that is even lower than what they claimed they were gaining before, that made them left. So this is a game. A whole lot of things is going down, and then the military base, which we have talked about already. Now, these three things is not something that is good, okay, for the Nigerian people. If their president allows this and this man settles, you see, the reason why we are bringing this up over and over again is to create this awareness. Okay, so that we are aware, and then with this awareness created and people's mind is open to this, we believe that it will not happen. But if we keeping quiet, keeping short about it, not saying anything about it, will be like these people will think that we don't know what is going on. They will think that we don't know the game they are planning. So it's better they know that we are aware, so that at least they can also watch their back. They can also be careful. They can also be aware that these people have now woken up to the fact, and things will not be as it has been before anymore. What do you think about this? Like I said, I don't want to wasting your time so much. Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always, your majesties. Bye for now.